title suggests, I'm going to be doing my CVS haul from this week. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it up midweek like I usually like to for these chatty hauls, and I guess that's a good reason why I've started to put up my shopping list a little bit earlier on in the week so that you can still benefit from the deals that I do, and also it makes the video a lot shorter. It cuts the waffle out that I'm kind of you know, the chattiness, I guess, that some people just don't like, so they can just see the deals and nothing else. But if you're anything like me, I do like to kind of, I'm a little bit curious about what other people have managed to pick up during the week, as their deals might be a little bit different from mine. You might have different coupons, etc. So I still like to watch these even if I can't benefit from the deals, and I hope you'll be able to kind of get the same out of it this week from my video. So I think the first deal I'm going to start off with is the Aveeno body wash deal. Now this is a deal that was kind of really well advertised. I found that it was available on a lot of the couponing websites this week, and so I was really excited to pick this one up. We don't usually find very frequent deals or deals that frequently come up for Aveeno. Occasionally they do, but they might not be a free deal. They might be, you know, they might work out a little bit of out of pocket. And actually this week, yeah, it did work out with a little bit of out of pocket for me, but I also managed to get that outstanding cost completely down to zero because I had other coupons and other money makers in my shopping list, which made this a free deal for me. So regardless, even if this wasn't a free deal for you, this was an excellent deal in general because we had a great offer on the Aveeno. So the Aveeno body wash was the best thing to get from this deal. I'm not 100% sure, I'll always put the information in the down bar below anyway, which you know already, but I'm not sure whether there was anything else included in this deal, but I am going to clarify that for you. So the Aveeno body wash was on sale this week for $5.99, and this was the 12 to 16 ounce varieties. So the common one that was shown kind of in images was kind of the smaller bottle, which was the 12 ounce bottle, but they also have another bottle which is 16 ounces, so you get a little bit more volume for the money that you're spending. Both of those were on sale for $5.99. They were also in a combination deal where if you bought any three that you got 10 extra care bucks back. So I mean, right then and there you can tell that this is going to be a good deal. They're on sale for $5.99, so your out of pocket for this deal is going to be around $18. I've got down here that mine was $17.97 if we're going to be exact about it, and we were already getting $10 back. So even if we had no coupons, no personalised coupons, this would have been a great deal, you know, just in general. When you divide, you know, the outstanding cost by 3, you're still paying very little out of cost or out of pocket for these. These are usually around $8.99 to $9.99, so the fact that they're even on sale for $5.99 is kind of a bonus. I wouldn't necessarily buy these straight off if they were just, you know, if you were just going to buy one of them. I would make use of this deal and buy all three to get those 10 extra care bucks back. But lucky for us, we did have some coupons that we could kind of find this week for this particular deal. I did a little bit of searching to try and find these, but I managed to find these on the Healthy Essentials website. I know we got a Healthy Essentials kind of coupon book which was part of the Smart Source a few weeks ago, back in November. I didn't personally check to see if these coupons were actually still valid in there, but they may well be, and I will double check that for you. But I actually got them from the Healthy Essentials website. We managed to put together a better deal than I initially thought. Originally I'd heard from a few coupon insights that we'd have to use 3 $1 coupons, and then I thought, oh, what if I can't print those, because, you know, obviously usually there's a limit of 2 per computer to print those, and I didn't have other computers like available to me this week, and so I could only print that twice, and I was, you know, a little bit worried, like, you know, will I be able to print enough basically to you know, make this a good deal for me. But I actually found that the Healthy Essentials website had 2 coupons this week, and they were both off any product within the Aveeno range collection. I believe there was a few things that they didn't include, and that was basically the trial or travel size products, and I believe like a cleansing bar as well, which is a very kind of one of their cheapest products in their range. But basically, other than that, any other product in their range, and it definitely included these 12 to 16 ounce bottles of body wash. And so there was a $1 off any Aveeno product, with those stipulations for exclusion, and then there was also a $2 off a $2 off 2 coupon for any Aveeno product, including those stipulations, exclusions that I just mentioned. And so instead of having to print 3 $1 coupons for this kind of transaction, we could get away with printing just 2 coupons, and because they were separate coupons anyway, it didn't matter about kind of the limitations on printing. You could print the $1 off 3 times if you can, or you can just print the $1 off one and the $2 off two, because essentially it works out to be the same, which is $3 off 3 products. And so, like I said before, our total out of pocket for buying 3 of these Aveeno body washes was $17.97. We had 10 extra care bucks back. Our out-of-pocket spend once we took those 3 digital coupons off was $14.97. We could then take those 10 extra care bucks off, and so we got an out-of-pocket of $4.97. And as you see, if you work out $4.97 divided by 3, you're spending a little under $2 per bottle, which is a great deal. Yeah, I believe it's a little under $2. I believe it works out as about $1.49 each. I could be wrong. I'll put it down here when I actually do the maths. I'm good at maths, but not on the fly, so do excuse me. So the bottles that you could pick up, like I said before, were those 12-ounce bottles, which I believe are like the newer, they've got like a newer look to them, a more modern look. But you know, when it comes to getting a good deal, I find that if you can pick something up and get more, like a bigger quantity out of it for the same price, it doesn't really matter what the outside of the bottle looks like to me. They still look lovely. And also these body washes were different, I wouldn't call it flavours, different scents, and so I actually preferred these ones. I got the lavender chamomile and Lang Ylang, which calms and relaxes while soothing your skin, and these were these bottles. Now there was fewer of these bottles than there were the other ones. I believe I got the last 3 of these bottles. And a lot of the time with CVS they don't actually have much stock out when, you know, these are really good deals, and then they've got like 5 bottles on the shelf, so you wonder kind of, not many people can see that deal and pick it up in the same day, otherwise there's going to be no stock left. So I did manage to pick these ones up, so I was very lucky. I picked up 2 of the Lang Ylang and lavender body washes, which is the calming variety, and then I also got the this is a positively nourishing, hydrating body wash with fig and shea butter. Moisturises for softer, healthier looking skin. And I thought this was, to be honest, I actually prefer the designs on these bottles.
If you're interested in purchasing the Aveeno, there's actually a lot of different sizes and varieties that you can purchase. The ones that are $5.99 here, as you can see, they're part of the deal. You don't just have to buy this one, which is the one that seems to be advertised everywhere, this kind of shaped bottle. These are 12 ounces here. But the coupon that you can use as well is also available on these, since it's on any Aveeno product. And these are 16 fluid ounces. They're still the body wash, and you're actually getting more out of it. And these say they're also new, so these are look like quite nice options. One of them is a positively nourishing calming body wash with lavender chamomile and Lang Ylang, and one of them is another hydrating body wash with fig and shea butter. So definitely think about getting these. These ones are $8.29 as well, and have been reduced to the sale price of $5.99 too.
So the next deal I'm going to be talking about concerns this Nivea Shaving Gel for men. I managed to luckily find this because I thought there's no way I'm going to be able to pick this up on Monday, like it's already going to be sold out. But luckily I managed to find these. These are in the shave aisle, as you can probably imagine. But this was part of a deal where you bought anything from the Nivea range. Actually, I believe it was only select items, so do check out the items that I list below. I know that the shower and body or in-shower body lotion was also included. The body wash that I sometimes pick up was also included. But luckily for us, and like I said before, I don't know whether I mentioned, this was a buy 2 get 5 extra care bucks back. So if you bought 2 of the in-shower body lotions, like they're usually about $8.99 to $9.99, so this wasn't a great deal if you were going to pick, say, those up. But luckily for us, this was included in the deal. And like I said before, this is the Nivea Men's Sensitive Shaving Gel, and these were $4.49 each. So you could get like 1 in-shower body lotion for the same price as buying these 2. So this was a great deal to be included in this particular
So this week, guys,
promotion.
we have a great deal on this Nivea Men's Shave Gel. It's also included in the deal for the Nivea this week, which is the spend 20. Not spend 20. Buy 2 get 5 extra bucks back. These are only $4.69 in my store, so it means it's the cheapest deal. And we also have $1 coupons in the latest Smart Source, I believe. And this is a sensitive shaving gel, so it's the best product to get from this offer to make your out of pocket as low as possible. Just wanted to show you where it is. It's in the shave section, as you probably would expect, next to the usual Edge products, and also next to the Aveeno in my store. Like I said, these are $4.69, not yellow tagged, but
so I managed to pick
included
these
in
up.
this deal.
Like I said, these were $4.49 each, and buy 2 get 5 extra care books back, so that was great that these were even included in the deal. So if I bought 2 of these, this came to an $8.98 out of pocket. We were getting 5 extra care books back, and we also had a few coupons that we could use this week. So I believe in the Smart Sauce 1211, which was obviously this particular week, we had a $1 off 1 coupon, and that was for any Nivea Men Shaving Gel or foam product, and like I said, that was from this week's Smart Sauce. So we could use 2 of those to get $2 off this purchase. So $1 off 1 for this one and $1 off 1 for this one. And I personally also had a $3 off coupon in my personalized CVS coupons, which appeared in my CVS app deals section on Saturday night, and this was for $3 off any Neutrogena, Nivea or L'Oreal men's skincare. Now this is classed to me as skincare because of its shaving cream. It's supposed to protect your skin, and so this was part of that deal. At checkout, I don't think that coupon actually came off straight away, or there was a little bit of an issue with it, but the cashier that I actually had said there didn't seem to be anything wrong with it, that she would also class this as men's skincare. It was obviously Nivea, so it met the requirements of the coupon, and so I was able to get an additional $3 off this deal, which was fantastic because $3 is practically the price of one of these. So like I said, $8.98 in total, or the running total, 5 extra care books back. Once I deducted those coupons and that personalised coupon, my out of pocket was $3.98, and then when I took the $5 off $3.98, I obviously got a moneymaker, and in this case it was a $1.02
and
also on things like this, if you don't manage to find that there's any kind of out the back in stock that they can bring out for you, always ask for a rain check. And sometimes when you do ask for a rain check on it, they will double check that there isn't any surplus product out in the back anyway, because then you'd be able to get the product there and then, instead of them having to write out a rain check. So sometimes that can work in your favour. But if there isn't any out the back, you've checked all over the store and you can't find any more, then yeah, definitely ask for a rain check, because this is a great deal to pick up in the future. So the next deal that I'm going to be talking about is one that I encourage everyone to pick up every week, and you're probably going to be so bored of me talking about this one now, but I think if you do have the opportunity to pick this one up, then please go ahead and do so, because I've probably got enough cards now to kind of cover all eventualities for giving cards for specific occasions next year. And it is obviously the hallmark, buy 3 get 3 extra care books back. So I managed to pick up another 3 cards. I believe I've done this 3 weeks in a row now, so I've now got 9 cards for next year that I don't have to buy, which is perfect. Again, we have another CVS printable digital coupon which has been available to us for the past 2 weeks as well, and this is the $3 off any 3 Hallmark cards. The stipulation of that coupon is that it has to be, or each of the cards within the ones that you buy, your purchase has to be at least $1.99 or above, otherwise you are going to have a problem at checkout. For some reason this completely slipped my mind this week, and so I was in the value section, which I always talk about, the cards that are $1.99 and above will be in the value section, and I always say, like, try and keep your outstanding cost as low as possible, so I would go for cards that obviously are $1.99 or $2, and you will find these in the value section. The value section usually has inserts where it'll say either two cards for $4 or 99 cents, and for some reason I decided to pick up a few cards which were 99 cents, totally went over my head, and so I had to do a little bit of a refund kind of deal at the checkout, which was totally fine, but obviously took up a little bit more time than I was expecting or hoping for, a little bit of an inconvenience, but I guess that was my fault. So yeah, if you are doing this deal, just double check that they're all $1.99 or $2, it's going to save you so much hassle in the long run. But I got all of these again in the end, so I got, well, they all came to around, I guess it would vary for you, like I always say, depending on how much you pay for the card. Maybe you want a little bit of a nicer card, and so you're still going to use this deal, but you want to spend a little bit more, that's perfectly fine. But I say, you know, your running total on this is going to vary. I spent basically $6 because all my cards were $2 each. My extra books that I was getting back from this was $3. So my out of pocket, once I used that $3 off 3 coupon, was $3, and then I obviously received that extra care book back, which was $3, so it was free basically. My total for these cards, like always, was free. If you did have the 30% off coupon, which I've had for the previous 2 weeks, then this would be a moneymaker. I believe this gives you a $1.80 moneymaker if you have the 30% off. I believe that's right. Definitely go and check out my other CVS hauls to double check, and also the shopping list that I provided for you on Monday night. But yeah, another 3 cards for free. You can't really go wrong, and so definitely pick up this deal if you can this week from CVS. So I have 2 deals remaining, and they're both kind of grouped promotional deals. So I'm going to cover the Gillette and Venus razor deal first. This was very similar to, well, actually no, it was a little bit different. Usually of the past kind of couple of weeks, this deal has been buy any 2 and get 6 extra care books back, and I've had a 30% off coupon, so I've managed to pretty much either get this for free or like for 59 cents for both razors. But this week it was buy any Gillette or Venus razor, and it also included the refills as well. You could buy 2 and get 10 extra care books back. Now there was a little bit of an issue on a few of the couponing websites where people read the actual weekly ad insert, and I believe that it specified that you had to buy a razor and a refill to get this deal, but actually on the CVS internet deals it showed that you could just buy any 2, so it didn't matter whether you bought 2 razors or 2 refills or a razor and a refill, you would still get those 10 extra care books back. And this was a little bit of a different deal, like I said, purely because the usual razor, which I always harp on about, is not included in this deal, and that's the $8.99 Venus razor, which I always go on about because it's the cheapest non-disposable Gillette Venus razor, and it's usually $8.99.
I explained, unfortunately this week these ones aren't actually included in the deal, which are the cheapest ones. These are actually on sale this week, a special sale for 2 for $10, which is also a good deal. But the cheapest variety that you can get on this occasion, the Venus Swirl, is a coupon available online, and also you can use your RP 1120 on this as well because it's any Venus razor. And this is the cheapest one, which you can include in this buy 2, get 10 extra bucks back, and this one is $10.99. It's a little bit more expensive than the one I always recommend to get, but still a great deal for this particular promotion.
I believe I showed it in my last CVS haul where I actually was like, you know, if you can't get hold of that $8.99 one, then get this one. And the one that I'm on about is actually the cheapest one you can get in this deal. So that is the $10.99 Venus Swirl razor. I know there's 2 different Venus Swirl razors, but one is basically a flat pack, like the $8.99 one. So what I mean by that is it's basically like a razor attached to this, a bit of cardboard basically, like this. And the other Venus Swirl razor I believe is about $15.99, and that's kind of like in a little box of its own with like a clear plastic film over the top that you can peel off. So you definitely want to go, I mean, you can go for that one if you wish, you can go for any, you know, if that's your preference. But if you want to make this the cheapest deal or the best deal that you can, then go for this razor, especially if it's still in stock. And this is so $10.99, 2 of them. I obviously spent $21.98 to buy these 2 out of pocket, and we were getting 10 extra care books back on this, and we had a few coupons that we could use. So in this particular case, the coupon that we could use, we could either download one off the coupons.com website, and that was $3 off any one Venus Swirl razor or Venus with Olay razor. So there was 2 different stipulations on the coupon of what it could be, but obviously it included a Venus with or Venus Swirl razor. So you could have just printed that off twice from coupons.com, and we also had the same 3 off 1 coupon that we've been using this past couple of weeks on this deal, which is from the Red Plum 1120, and that is a $3 off any one Venus razor. It's got a few other stipulations, but generally it includes all non-disposable razors, I believe, apart from Venus Daisy, and if it is a disposable razor it has to be a 2 count or larger, something like that. But it includes all disposable razors, so I just cut those out again and used it on these. So that was given us $6 off our entire purchase, and so our out-of-pocket spend for this was going to be $15.98. I also had a $3 off $12 razor purchase, which was a CVS personalised coupon for me, so I could deduct another $3, and so I was spending $12.98 out of pocket for this deal, and then I was getting a $10 extra buck back from from this being part of a promotion, and so my total out of pocket spend was $2.98. Yeah, $2.98. So the very last deal I'm going to talk about is the Colgate Total deal, which was in this week's CVS weekly ad, and this was a spend $10 and receive 5 extra care books back on select items in the Colgate Total range. I say select, but I think it was pretty much on everything, so there was definitely a few different options that you could go for in this deal. I'm going to show you the deal, an example that I went for, but there were, you know, all sorts of ways of mixing and matching this deal to work best for you. I had a few CVS personalised coupons, and so I did modify even the deal that I started off with. Originally I was going to include toothpaste in this deal, but I realised that actually I was spending more out of pocket, and I do like to spend as little out of pocket and as close to that spend threshold as necessary, so that I don't go too much over, and so I don't end up with too much of an out of pocket. Or too much, like basically I don't like to spend out of pocket at all if I can help it. So as close as I can get to that $10 threshold, the better, because then obviously my out of pocket, when I apply coupons, when I take those extra care books off, I'm going to be spending as little out of pocket, and my total is going to be as less as possible. Does that make sense? As small as possible. Anyway, I think you get the idea.
Deal going on at the moment, and it's the spend 10 on select Colgate Total and get 5 extra bucks back. You can pretty much buy anything from the Colgate Total range, so all of these would be included. They're all tagged anywhere in this store, but you can go for the Colgate Total Pro Shield, or you can go for this Pro Shield, which is, I believe, peppermint, and then this one is the spearmint variety. You can also go for the Colgate Total Daily Repair. The best option I would go for this deal, you have to spend $10 to get the 5 back. You don't want to go too much over that, because then it would be a waste of your money and not great of a deal. So I've personally gone for these two. I've gone for the 500ml Daily Repair Colgate Total, which is here, and this is $5.49, and I've also picked up one of these Advanced 360 manual toothbrushes here, which is in the soft variety, and this is $5.49. I have a personalised coupon for one of the $5 toothbrush, so this is perfect, and these come to $10.48 when you add them together, which is probably one of the cheapest out-of-pocket costs to buy in this.
So the deal I went for was specifically because I had 2 personalised coupons. One was $1 off any mouthwash or rinse, and I also had another one where it was $1 off any $5 or more toothbrush. So I had to buy a toothbrush which was $5 or more. We have quite a few options in terms of being able to get a $5 or more toothbrush, which I think is a ridiculous amount to spend on a toothbrush personally, and you probably do too if you're watching this video, but this week I managed to get a $5 toothbrush, and I basically almost managed to get it for free, so we can't go, you know, we can't complain. So I went for this particular toothbrush, and there's, like I said, there's a few different varieties that you could go for in terms of $5 or more toothbrush, and this was the Total Advanced Whitening 360, and the reason why I got a 360 toothbrush, Colgate Total, this is the Total Advanced Whitening, so it is part of the Colgate Total brand, but the reason why I got this specific toothbrush was because we also had a 75% off coupon on Colgate.com special offers page, which was off any 360 any 360 adult manual toothbrush, and so I obviously had a $1 off coupon already off a $5 or more toothbrush, and then I had a 75% off coupon which I could use from the Colgate website, and so that was $1.75 off this toothbrush, and then I went for the Colgate Total, which I always like to get, which is this Colgate Total Daily Repair. They also have the 12-hour Pro Shield, and I actually hate the taste of that one. I think it's so minty that it's just, I don't like it. So I actually went with, I mean, I'm not going to complain if I can get it for free, like I'm still going to use it, but if I can help it, I would rather get this Colgate Total Daily Repair. I just think, personally for me, I prefer the taste of it better. I mean, not that we're swallowing it, but, you know, for generally rinsing it around your mouth, I just find the other one to be too strong. So yeah, this was the fresh mint version. I believe the other one is like a spearmint, so it is a little bit stronger, and I should have known that anyway, but I'm not too much of a minty person, so this one works best for me, and this was $5.49. Both of these products are also, they're not on sale or anything, they're full price, so if you did have a 30% off coupon, you could also apply that to this deal as well. So this was $5.49 and this was $5.49. They were both $5.49. Yeah, I actually didn't even realise that at the time. This was $5.49 and this was $5.49. So when I add these together, these come to $10.48, which is very close to the $10 spend threshold without
We
going
also
too
had
much over
a
it. 75% off coupon for any mouthwash rinse, and it included the total daily repair. It also included the Pro Shield 12 hour, so whichever one you preferred, you could use that coupon for. And it was also for any of the mouthwashes that were the 500ml or over, or 480ml or over, so this also fit into it. And if you did want to include toothbrush in your, not toothbrush, if you just want to include the toothpaste, Colgate Total Toothpaste in your deal, just because it might have worked better for you, then there was also a 75-cent coupon off Colgate Total Daily Repair. It had to be the daily repair version of Colgate Total Toothpaste, but it was still a 75-cent off coupon. So I'm just letting you know, check the same link out that I'm going to input below for where you can get these coupons from Colgate.com, and you can also include the toothpaste if that turns out to be a better deal for you, or you would just prefer to do that in general. So yeah, I got these two items. They were $10.48 together. We were getting 5 extra care bucks back. In terms of coupons, I had a 75-cent off coupon, digital coupon from Colgate.com for the mouthwash. I also had a 75-cent off one digital coupon again from the Colgate website for the toothbrush. I then had a $1 off one Colgate mouthwash or any other mouthwash CVS personalised coupon, and I also had that $1 off any $5 or more toothbrush, also including the Colgate toothbrush, which obviously is what I got anyway. So we had $2 off in personalised coupons, and I also had $1.50 off in terms of digital coupons that we managed to print, manufacturer coupons. And so our total out of pocket for these items was $6.98. We then obviously could deduct that $5 extra care bucks off, and so the total spend was $1.98. And so yeah, a little bit of an outstanding cost, but what I'm going to explain to you now is how we've been able to make this a little bit of a money maker, and how we've been able to absorb the cost of everything that cost a little bit out of pocket. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through, and summarise everything that I got, my total out of pocket spend, and my total, on the whole, once I deducted all my extra care bucks that I'm going to receive back. Like I said, this week we do have quite a few items where we did have an outstanding out of pocket, but I do need to take into account that obviously I did this week have a $10 off $40 spend, which is obviously for my total transaction. And this week I just want to let you know, just point out this is something that you should bear in mind, is that I didn't receive my $10 off 40 in the mail this week. I also didn't receive it via the Extra Care email service on Thursday, which is when a lot of us do get our kind of full transaction personalised coupon. I was a little bit disheartened. I thought, oh my god, they're not going to send me one this week, but luckily when I did check my CVS in-app deals, which refreshed on Saturday night, I think I checked them on Sunday, I actually found that they'd given me a $10 or $40 purchase spend in my app, and so I did know, at that point that I was getting that, and I also just sent that directly to my card.